Desert Underground should be like a tent at Coachella Fest. But that night, truly freaking magic, man. 300 plus people. Live. It's Amadeus in this hoe. Got Mr. Desert Underground right here. We got Sober right next to me.
Welcome to the podcast, bro. It's been over a year since we did a podcast. Last time I had you a podcast, we had the other studio.
But the food truck spot, when they were doing that, when it was hopping and popping, man.
The food park, bro. I couldn't do what I could do here because it's more free in here.
Yeah. No, this place is like your own world. Oh, we can cuss in this one? You don't care?
Yeah, food.
Yeah, you don't care? I was just saying, you know what I mean? I know you're professional now, you know. I love what you guys are doing to this space. Like, I love the environment. It's your world, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, fuck, we can just fucking be ourselves. We can just smoke in this hoe.
I've been a fan since you were doing vlogs in like 2019 on Instagram TV and shit.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we haven't seen each other since the fucking Desert Underground show. Honestly, where do I start? Let's see. First and foremost, hey, you did that shit. The sound quality, every show I've done, like every show I'd like to do or whatever I do, I love sound. I think sound is like the most important thing. That's like, you know, it's because personally as an artist, that's my favorite thing to do is go listen to the music you make and go perform it. But that night was truly freaking magic, man. 300 plus people, our personal biggest show we've ever done. Smoked out.
The energy.
Smoked out. Energy. It's still sending waves throughout fucking the whole valley and outside of it. You know what I mean?
It turned out way better than I expected. I mean, I knew it was going to be a good show. And I knew we were going to make badass videos because in the pre-Chella, you know, the venue, it was cool. Like, everyone was, like, singing and dancing and everything. But
yeah.
So I was like, if we do that, but it's invest a little bit into the production.
Yeah.
And with the video quality, I'm like, we can make some cool videos. And that will get people to start wanting to come to the shows because for the most part, no one drops shows, no one drops videos, pictures,
content
for shows.
Yeah. And what I remember just being at that, or I remember when we talked about it, I already know, like, from the way you talk, the way, like, you express your ideas, like, like shit's about to get done, you know what I mean? So when you were talking to us about the show, I was like, yo, like, this one is gonna be the one. If he's gonna be documenting it, he's gonna be doing everything, you know, to get this thing really popping. And the vision you told me, I was like, oh, like, I know this is about to be big. The way he talks is about to be big. So that's why, like, I did everything in my power, you know, the best I could to just make sure that we went fucking hard for you.
So were you a little bit nervous or anything?
Definitely. There was like some like, oh fuck, like, oh, this shit's real, because I knew like people were coming, yeah. And you were like, hey man, I'm gonna put you towards like almost like the second half, the end and shit. So I was like, okay, like I do like rehearse like a madman because of how scared I get. Like I'll get pretty scared. So I think that when I do rehearse like hard as fuck, it definitely helps. And I remember the first time listening to the speakers, and I was like, yo, like this is about to be a fucking movie right now. Actually, did not almost go on.
Why?
Because I don't know if you remember, but they were having a little problem with getting the USBs to work and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I personally don't have an iPhone, so I couldn't airdrop. But I remember the homie 133, shout out 133. He was on there, and I gave him I gave him my USB, and we put in the USB, and the computer wasn't reading it. And he's like, hey, just send me the files. And I'm like, I don't have a fucking like iPhone, this and that. And he's like, oh, well, we'll figure it out. And then I remember, I believe, there was another guy there that was helping out. I don't know, but he was right next to the stage. He wasn't behind like
one
doing
of
the big
DJs,
stuff.
The fool in charge of the sound, I think.
Yeah. Well, he was there, and he was like, oh, well, just unplug, I don't know, some other USB that was there, and we plugged it in, and it worked. And after that, I just was in a different mode, man. I was like, it's on, man.
Yeah, I didn't know. We had a few problems in the show. I talked a little in the documentary. I talked a little bit, like, we were an hour and a half late. So the DJs didn't even get to do their full set. They were supposed to do 30 minutes each.
Oh, shit.
The original plan. It was going to be Suavecito or DJ Contras for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And Suavecito for 30 minutes.
Oh, damn.
That was the original plan. And we were supposed to do interviews on stage.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I remember about that. Yeah.
And we just ran out of time.
Was there a
Perfect.
certain time that you had to be done by?
So commercial hours, I think, is 1:45.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's when they cut out the sound, or it's technically 2.
Oh,
But-
okay.
But what you want to do is you want to close by 1:45. So by like 2, everyone's kind of leaving the building. There's no noise.
Yeah.
But then that's
yeah.
past the city limit or whatever.
Okay. So you wanted to get done like before freaking 1:30, basically.
Yeah. So the plan was at 1:30 we were gonna end it, but we ended up going to like 1:40, almost 1:40, 1:50.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to give them a chance to play too. I mean,
Yeah.
and then we had to combine their set, but they killed it. Were you guys still there? I
Yeah.
think you guys dipped by then.
By then we ended up dipping because I was I was out from, I remember it being a fucking humid day. I was wearing a
It
jumpsuit
was.
and I was
Oh,
wearing a
you were,
jumpsuit,
bro.
and for some, I don't know why it is, bro, but I don't really I'll eat like an apple or something, but I won't really eat before I perform. I don't know why it's that, why that is or whatever. So I didn't have anything in my system, and after I was done, and I was smoking, I was having a good time, but after I was done, all that jumping and stuff, like freaking, it was like if I was wearing like a sweatsuit and I was just like, yo, I think I'm gonna pass out. I gotta start heading out. I just remember I wanted to do something where I wanted to take full advantage of like the opportunity you were giving. Like, what can I do to make these motherfuckers like notice us? So I just threw the freaking, me and my team, shout out my pops, but he gave me the idea to throw a freaking stack.
That's smart, bro.
No, yeah, every time I see those clips, I'm like, what the fuck? I can't even believe that's me right there. I was like, yeah. So yeah, no, definitely gave me the opportunity to realize that, rap stuff is like, oh, that's fun and shit. Like that rap style is like, it's fun and shit, but I can be professional and I can pursue it, like in a real fashion.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Like you just being yourself, bro. Like you're like a character. You're a fucking character.
The way that the fucking as soon as I heard the music, man, on that stage, like I felt the vibrations on it.
Oh, you felt
right?
that bass.
You saw,
floor?
yeah,
Bro, that was
and you
trippy.
saw the
Bro.
fucking the people's face, and they were just like, I was like, oh, this feeling, oh, I'm about to pursue it. Like I fell in love with it. That right there. After that show, that's when I was like, let's go into overdrive and just fucking kill it. Boom, boom, boom. We just go hard. We love just giving out the energy, man. The more energy the crowd gives, the more we're just gonna keep going crazy. It was a beautiful night, man. It let us know that, hey, man, what we're doing, all the hours you're putting in, everything that's going on, everything you're doing, man. I just remember just sitting there and I was like, what the fuck, dude? 300 plus people, bro. And not to be, like crazy or anything, but we had that bitch jumping, man.
Yeah.
We
yeah,
had that
bro.
fucking motherfucker jumping, and I was like,
They were moving.
man.
The shit's crazy. Like every time I watch like one little video or something,
Yeah.
it just brings back those feelings of those memories. Like what? The
It does.
It takes you
like
back
truly
right
does,
there.
bro, oh my god! During Angel Tiz,
Yeah.
That was
there
hard.
for a
I like,
set?
Yeah, no, I was
like
there
that
for
one.
his day, yeah.
bro, like when the open up the pit was going on and everyone was just fucking moshing, because I was on the floor recording, bro, and I was like, I just looked at Gato and like we were like, fuck, like it's just, I couldn't believe what I was recording.
Yeah.
Like we're in the middle of this crazy ass fucking shit.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. And so how does that make you feel? How does it make you feel knowing that? Did you expect that your night to be that way? Were you expecting it to just go down the way it went down? Because I felt if you were there, that was a moment. That was a very big moment.
It was a
something
sick moment.
Something happened in the desert that night where it just switched and it was like, okay.
And everyone felt, so what was cool about the show was like I seen other shows where like once the artist plays, that people leave, or it's kind of,
Yeah.
It felt like there you didn't even care who was coming up next, it was gonna be hard because the sound, and then visually, everything looked fucking sick. Instagram worthy type shit. That
Hell yeah.
You know, like people share on their stories and shit, bro.
No, it was honestly like it would have been like a Desert Underground could be like a Desert Underground should be like a tent at Coachella Fest.
Oh, shit.
You feel me? That's how badass it went, dude. Like
Fuck yeah,
fucking
bro.
if Coachella picked up, yeah, Desert Underground, you know
Like
what I
a
mean?
small little corner.
Small, we just need a corner, dude. And we'd probably have
We'll sell that shit out.
We'd probably have more people at the freaking our tent than the main stage. Oh, yeah. Nah, but that's how much I believe in it, man. And I believe in you. That's why, you know, I remember the last time I was talking, you could just see it in you, bro. I'm pretty sure everybody who talks to you, like, you see you're motivated, you know what I mean? And it's not like you're asking for like anybody's like attention or anything like that. It's more like you've got confirmation inside yourself and you were like, well, I know I can do it and I'm going to do it. And I just remember just seeing that the last time we were talking where you told me about the Desert Underground. And I just remember it was like, yo, you know what? He's fucking right, dude. Everything going on right now, even if it's so small to everybody else, you know what I mean? Nobody can blink an eye at us. Like, we're actually going further with our own ideas and plans because of the grind that we're doing. Like, it's all happening little by little. And when you see that, it's just like, all right, well, I guess now let's aim bigger. What's next? So that's why I was like, it's snowballing. So it's like, you know, the little snowball just went off the hill and it's going slow, but it's gaining it. So I was like, I need to keep releasing content. I need to keep just going hard, man. Every day I get the chance. I love it, man. I love
I
it.
see you posting so much music videos. I feel like you dropped like 10 music videos the last like year or two.
Yeah,
Yep.
the last year, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
That many?
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Shit.
We're
Like,
doing-
been working
crazy,
that
bro.
hard?
Like no one in the valley that I know is dropping that consistent. And like all your videos are badass too. They're not generic. Like
Oh,
there's
thank you,
generic
bro.
videos.
Thank you.
Did you
Your-
see
Yours
some?
are all
rap
like
video.
they have a style. You know, there's like
No, definitely.
all
and,
your videos
and
have a style.
It's nice that like you take notice in that. You know what I mean? And it's like honest to God, man, we don't have a big budget or anything like that. But I just truly feel like I'll scrape up any dime I get the chance to get my hands on. Like, we go grind, just get money, you know. And I'll put everything just towards that because I really, it's just like the Desert Underground, man. Like,
yeah.
you know, you start out and you're like, man, I wonder if I'll ever rock. The beginning of the year, we were like, oh, let's have a 6-month plan. All right, what are we gonna do? Okay, man, how are we gonna get a fan base? How am I gonna create a authentic fan base? Not some just like blow up overnight fan base, but like real stuff. And I was like, you know what? Let's make content. Let's drop as many music videos as we can a month if we can. Let's do it. Let's do a show. I want to do a big show. This is before you even hit me up. I was like, I want to do a big show. And then maybe the last thing I want to do in the 6 months is my first out of town show. You know what I mean? Then everything after, I just kept staying consistent with the content, consistent with the albums, consistency, just putting in work, you know, believing in it. You believing in it when nobody else is looking, man. And all of a sudden you hit me up and you're like, hey, man, do this fucking big show, come through. I was like, done. You know what I mean? Like, you're my boy. And I know that you have the same mentality as us. You know, you fucking put out mad content, but it's all done with hard work. And like, it's not just like you just chop it up. I mean, well, yeah, you chop it up, but you're catching like angles. You're catching like those shots, that the money shots, those little fives that fucking, you know, on stage, me throwing the money like right before I went out. I was
I'm
like,
a days in this motherfucker.
yeah, I just remember Brian.
That shit was bad,
Brian came up. Shout out Brian. I didn't see any cameramen going on stage. And then as soon as fucking Suarez came on, the energy just shifted. Everybody was close.
Well, everyone knew that shit was about to drop.
And I just remember Brian just came up behind me, and before I was gonna go like say something, I had the money in my hands and everything, and he was like, "Amadeus," fucking just turned around, and that's when I was like, "Amadeus in this mother," just fucking just boom, and that's just you know. But you do that, bro. So it was not. It was.
Yeah, editing
crazy,
your
bro.
set was fucking fun, bro.
I hope you had a good time, bro.
That shit's fun.
I watch that shit all the time. If I'm working out and I'm just like unmotivated, I'll be like, let me look at that shit.
And then, so you got booked because someone saw one of the videos or something in Santa Ana, no?
Yeah, man. So we gotta
You good?
with the like I was saying. So all this stuff like started happening. With our little 6-month plan, we did the big show, and I was like, wow, that was a 300 plus crowd. Like, that was one of my goals. Like I wanted to do, and then so I was like, oh, the next one, I guess we'll just try to get a show out of town. And my team, Sober, my manager, he's been relentless with posting the clips of Desert Underground and everything. And ever since then, all of a sudden promoters are hitting us up. Different things are happening because of all that content. And he posts like day and night. Like he's losing followers because of how annoying it is. But at the same time, from within Desert Underground, that was what, July 30th, posting. All of a sudden, we got booked for our first show out of town, September 16th.
That's sick.
And so it's just making me just go hard, bro.
What about your stream numbers? Do you see any difference in the streams?
Oh my gosh. Shows have definitely, especially with all that content putting out, the streams have been going up. We've been staying in the range of like maybe like 100 listeners like monthly, if that, on Spotify. And after the show and us putting out all the clips of the content and stuff, right before it was crazy, Angel. Right before we went on for our set in Santa Ana, bro, we were already tripping. We're like, fuck, it's our first show, bro, out of town. What the fuck? We did it, bro. Fuck, I'm scared. You know what I mean?
How did that show go?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was a great crowd, but when we went on, everybody was doing their own thing, partying, having a good time. When we went on, they just like, everybody got up from what they were doing.
They took notice.
And they just stared at us.
Yeah.
Nobody was bobbing their heads though. Nobody was nothing. Everybody was just right there, stared at us for 10 minutes straight. Just like we had their attention. And at first I was bummed out, bro, because I was like, fuck, I couldn't get them to be jumping. I couldn't get them to this and this and that. But like I said, you got to bring yourself back down. And I was like, you know something though? Everybody was getting fucked up. Everybody was doing their thing. But when I went on, they just got up and just stared. And I was like, fuck it.
You got the attention.
Fuck it. We taking it. We rolling.
You got the attention.
Yeah.
A few of those people went to check you out like afterwards.
Oh, yeah. We gained a good following. But yeah, so as I was saying, the streams, right before we got on for that set, my distributor for my music was kind of blowing up my email. And they were like, we want you to check out the new monthly listeners that you're getting on Spotify. And I was like, oh, I hadn't checked that since like literally in July. Like that was the last time I checked it. I haven't checked it. You know what I mean? I know because I know it's like a small grind, so I'll just do it. We come to check it, and it was freaking like 4,000 new listeners, and we were just like tripping before we went on for our set in Santa Ana. We were just like, I can't, like, it's all happening. Even though you plan it out and you're doing it, you know what I mean? Little by little, you start accepting the little things happening, and you keep pushing forward. And it just, and when it happens, you're still in a disbelief, bro. And it's a beautiful thing. All the support we're getting, you know what I mean? We're gonna keep pushing as hard as we possibly can, and not for, the attention's beautiful. Everything's beautiful. Everything going on with it is beautiful. But for me to just reflect on just being that, young. I started as a freshman in college, actually dropping music. So I feel like I was kind of late to the game. But just being in there and just making music and just falling in love with it, to just being like, hey man, one day you're gonna start doing like little stuff. Like you're gonna do a show out of town. You're gonna do this and that. And when that happens, just remember like, all the times you're frustrated, anytime you're crying, anytime, you just felt like, what the fuck am I even doing right here?
Do you ever have times where you just feel like, is it even worth it trying, or you want to like put yourself down because you're not at a certain level that you want to be?
Before actually my first out of town show, I actually was tripping, man. Like something got a hold of me where I was like, oh man, like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Like, fuck, like this is going to be, it's going to be a game changer, you know what I mean? I guess that scared me a little bit, but then after a week, I was just down. Like, I just couldn't get out of this funk. And I was just like, man, like, why am I doing this? Should I just give up? But then, I call him, I'll just say, Amadeus comes out and he's like, hey man, who gives a fuck? Like, you're doing what you love. Go do that shit. You plan to do a show out of town within like another year, and yet it already came to you in the next month. It's because you're putting your heart and your soul into that shit. So get out there. Who gives a fuck if they like it? Who gives a fuck if this and that?
And
you go do your
you're
thing.
just
dog.
continuing to expand because you drop new music, you do more shows, and it's just like the more shows, the more music you drop, it just keeps going, and it's a snowball. So at first,
Yeah.
getting those first 100 takes a while, but then from 100 to 1,000, everything just is faster.
Yeah, so I guess the jumps just like were just crazy, and after that show though, I it had to go good because now starting October 28th, we have our first little mini tour, man. We're going on a mini tour. The OC Showcase is throwing it. A bunch of just underground artists are coming together to just mob it and just go do our thing, and that's was.
Where's that taking place?
They're all gonna. Most of them are gonna be in Santa Ana, and we're also gonna be doing a show. Well, more to be announced on it in San Diego, but that's from a different promoter actually for that show.
A bigger artist too.
Yeah, we won't say too much for that one, but on the stop on the tour that we're doing, because it's technically, he says, hey, we're gonna take you guys around the city, but you can make it your own tour, like make a flyer for yourself and be like boom 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 boom. So adding to our little tour list, we're gonna hit your show October 29th. It's gonna be. If you guys have been watching the Desert Underground clip, if you've been watching the everything that we've been doing, that show's about to be 10 times more. You gotta go. You I can't explain it, bro. It's gonna be huge. October 29th is gonna be huge, man.
Yeah.
Fucking happy Halloween. We're gonna go hard.
Yeah, so
hard,
I guess
bro.
October 29th right here at Category 5 Training right here. It's in Coachella. We got a lot of great artists on the lineup.
Heck yeah.
I mean, a lot of them that were on the last show are going to be in this show. Plus, like, maybe a celebrity, like an ex-NFL player.
Yeah. Fuck.
That's hard.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, you guys gotta go October 29th, man. It's gonna be a rager.
And then we're going to get some DJs or booty shaking music, too.
Yeah. Hey, but come celebrate your Halloween with us, man. We're gonna take care of you. We're gonna have a vibe. It's
We'll
all
have
love. It's
photographers,
good.
So
Fire.
you come to our shit. People get to take pictures of you, like professional photos, instead of like just with the phone. So everyone get badass content.
Hey, no, too. Shout out Mello. We just had a photo shoot with him this morning.
Oh yeah.
And he's gonna be. We want to make a little deal with him. He's gonna be our photographer for that show. Shout out Mello too. He gave me these glasses for a photo shoot today, and he just let me keep them. What a good guy. Hey, he's hard, bro. He's cool, bro.
Shout out Mello, you're a fucking legend, dog.
For real. Yeah, man. And what's new?
So yeah, so you went from 100 to like 4,000, bro. That's crazy.
4,000. It was just the listeners. You know what I mean? I'm very
People
much
trying
gonna
it out.
keep.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. And because you've been posting so much on both pages, you
Yeah.
your page, and the more you share, you're reaching different audiences. It's like people don't want to post a lot because they think you're gonna know your fucking followers.
Yeah.
But the more you post, some of your followers don't even see all of them.
Yeah.
But you'll get like a random 40% of random people, new people.
Yeah.
Every
no,
time,
a shitload,
new
dude.
people, and it's like maybe only a few of them fucking follow you or whatever. But that's 5 extra every week, or
Dude, no, seriously,
adds up.
and people, I know I've had people be like, "Oh man, like you're posting too much, man. It's annoying, this and that." And I'm just like, "Oh, you know where the unfollow button is, you know what I mean? Like because the algorithm, whatever, I don't know how that shit works. Like even when I'm googling it, like it just, I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm the music guy, you know what I mean? But like having you and having Sober kind of like understand that, and you guys like, give pointers and stuff. You've been giving a lot of pointers to us, and we've just literally been doing what you were saying, and his views are like going up monstrously. He's not getting a lot of followers, but he's getting like 5,000 views for our videos, 8,000 views,
8,000.
and it's just like because he's posting like 3 times, 4 times a day, man.
The video with the most views that you've gotten.
I think it was Hard or Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman got 4,000. Hard got like 8,000, Then we got the one at the vault has like 6,000.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that
And now
right.
the YouTube views are going up. Subscribers are going up.
Yeah, because people want to check it out. Like, oh, who's this guy? And then they look you up on YouTube, and then it's like, oh shit, he's got all these videos, and they're like, oh, this is a vibe.
Yep.
Yeah, no, and then that's
Subscribers are going up on YouTube too.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, we're so hey, subscribe to my YouTube at MindofAmadeus. We got mad content dropping. We have so much content
How
coming.
much subscribers do you have right now?
Right now we're at 8.
Let me check. Let me tell you.
Yeah, check it live, but like 8 something, man.
Eight something?
8
8 something, 800 something.
I think we should check
892, and that shot up like 300 subscribers in the past day and a half, 2 days.
300 subscribers.
And multiple
shit, that's a
videos,
lot, bro.
multiple videos with just keep on shooting up. And
The vlogs are starting to get
the
love.
vlogs.
Let me see analytics. Oh, do you have analytics?
He has analytics on his phone.
Oh, we'll check the analytics after.
I think I had to
I'm
play it on the
curious.
laptop.
Yeah, we'll look it up after. Oh, and then you're uploading shorts. That's big.
That's
bro.
what I've been
Yeah,
doing.
no,
On,
we're
even on my
we're
YouTube.
just going ham, dude. Putting our content on different websites too. Putting our content on like crazy websites where everybody just hangs out and stuff.
generic shit where like a common person would just see us like not super corny.
Not
like,
too long
this
of a title?
This rapper fucking or
Oh, throws money at
what do you think?
shows.
He has like, oh, when you throw money at the crowd or some shit.
Okay, I see what you
So
shit.
it's more like random people will see like, what the fuck is that? And then they click on it because
Yeah.
who threw money at the crowd?
Yeah.
So try to title like little short memeable titles.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm trying my
Because you
best
guys
to
are
get better
uploading
at
them,
that.
but
You know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
sometimes if they don't know who you are, they might not watch it.
Yeah, because some of our shorts, the
So you
shorts
make
are
a memeable
like,
to just attract them to you, and then
Yeah.
once the thing's there, they might go check out more of your songs.
throwing money at a crowd. Hey, you guys
more
hear that? I'm gonna
shorts.
post that. We'll see what happens. Yeah. And yeah, the content thing. I remember we were talking about because everything is like I said, like snowballing. Where yesterday we were just in the studio. We have a new EP coming out, and we're like making 5. I want to say right now that we have done EPs that we're gonna drop every month.
So you're dropping a new EP every month?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Now I said this on the podcast, so now I am what
So
is
you
it?
had-
Starting when?
November. We're gonna start that bitch. We're gonna fucking boom.
You already have a bunch of songs already ready or what?
So right now we're in the process of actually recording them, but recorded in like 2 days, and then
How
on to
many
the next one.
songs per EP or what?
Per EP is about 4 or 5. Not too many, but they're gonna be just out of this world. Like I'm gonna just focus on the production. Like the studio session yesterday was insane. I'm gonna have features for different people like that I've been that all these shows have been connecting with. So I have a few features on them, and I don't put artists on my albums and EPs just because they're mine. So I'm just like, I don't want to share it. But as I'm coming to know like other artists around here, they have the same that love and just genuineness because they're in it with you. You know what I mean? Trying to grow with you, and it's like that's hard because that is what I truly believe. If you can get together with everybody, kind of look at it like as a big team. You know what I mean? And come together and just help each other push stuff out and do shows together.
Yeah,
like that's
what
what's
it is,
rocking
bro.
right now. So
Because you're supporting their release, like, oh, I just dropped a new video, and then you go watch it, comment, fucking boom.
yeah.
And then you drop, then they comment on yours. You know, like everybody helps each other out.
Yeah, dude. Even at the shows, like they're raging hard for us when we go.
Yeah, other artists going hard.
yeah. So I have a few collabs that I'm really really hyped for, and this new EP has the first collab. Shout out Dead Man. Yesterday we were in the
Shout out Dead
studio yesterday, and we have this song. Interesting.
I bet. I like that fool style, bro.
Yeah,
I like
oh,
how-
hell
I love
yeah,
the way
bro.
that fool performs. 'Cause he's
Yeah.
just like, his hair going crazy.
Yeah.
And shit.
Seeing him in the studio was dope. I was like, Dead Man.
I gotta go to one of those
Hi,
sessions.
bro. Yeah, dude.
Let me know. I want to go to a session. How long is this weekly shit's gonna go for? Like as long as you can, or do you have like maybe like 3 months of just every week and then take a break?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like,
So you're gonna start dropping an EP every month, but like from November to what?
Just keep
from
going.
November
To the end
till
of time? Just fucking-
because I
That's
have
a lot of shit, bro.
I
mean, that's dope. I love that. So there was this one artist that hit the top 100 on billboards.
Oh,
I forgot the name of the artist. They dropped 85 songs this year.
What?
wow.
And
85?
they're top 100 and the billboards. They dropped 85 songs, like just fucking consistent.
Yeah.
And of course, they meant behind the studio fucking pushing him. But
Yeah.
that's fucking just volume, bro. It's because it's the streams, bro. It's every time you drop, there's new people that discover you.
There really is,
and
dude.
then more and new people, and then like you have 10 projects. One of them that's new might check out some old shit.
No, yeah,
know
that's
what I
why.
mean?
That's another reason
And
too.
you
I
keep
was
people
like,
longer on your fucking feed,
Page.
so then the algorithm pushes you in playlists because they want people to stay on the app. So they discover you and they're checking all your songs. They're on the app.
Yeah.
So you want to get as much as you can: music videos, fucking live videos, performances.
Dude, no,
Everything, bro.
that's why I also did the EPs too. I want like
Do
new
some
music.
acoustic
to have fun.
version of Suarez and shit.
Damn, taking place right here.
Some acoustic
That'd
shit,
be
bro.
hard, bro.
Some tiny desk shit. We'll do
The
it over there.
fucking,
in front of the container.
And that's also too.
When I go hard. When I get
All crazy. I'll get the teddies to be my backup and shit. Another thing
Dude,
too.
that shit sounds dope.
I'm not
play the
lying, bro. We
instrument?
could do that shit
Like a remix of one of your songs.
live. That'd be
Featuring them.
hard. They'll do it too.
And the people will discover that song, and then they go check out the other song. And
You're
now
gonna
it's
be
2
like, what the
streams.
fuck?
That's 2 streams right there, bro.
Yeah, bro.
When
And then
I go
I really
hard.
believe that. I seen
What is
something.
it?
I think it was Russ. And anyways, he was talking about something. They were debating like, oh, is it good for an artist to release a bunch of music, or is it good for an artist to do this, this, and that? And well, basically they were saying, which just clicked to me and just made sense. So they were like, well, I think that it's great that if an artist wants to release as much content as possible, even if they're not blowing up. Because say you do 11 EPs or 11 this and that, you do whatever. It just takes one for them to go up. And after that, everything else goes. So that's like, yeah, like you said, like one person listens to this and it takes them back to this. But how was I saying this? Shit. Hold on, now. Amadeus is disconnected. Anyways, releasing all the content and stuff. So I'm kind of excited about releasing like an EP. So because I feel like when something does hit, they'll go back to all the EPs, and then that's a whole nother revenue. It's a whole nother.
Yeah, if
stream.
one song blows up, let's say one song gets to 100K, 10% of that are gonna check out other songs you have. That's another fucking 10,000 people checking out older songs. That's 20,000, 30,000 streams because they're gonna check out 2-3 songs.
Damn, yeah.
And then boom, like now you just leveled up your game. Like, so right now you got to 4K and you're about to do way more shows and drop more music. That 4K is gonna turn to like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10K. Like it's just gonna keep going, bro.
Shit. Yeah. So that's why I'm just like,
That's
fuck
gonna
it.
be
Like,
sick,
I don't
bro.
know. You know, life's crazy, man. You
Bro,
don't know
like,
if you're gonna be here. You know.
Fuck. Like if you keep going the way you're gonna be dropping all this content and music videos, like 6 months you're gonna be fucking blown up. Crazy.
That would. We appreciate everybody, bro, and I just know that when we're gonna make it happen, we want to make it happen. We're determined. We're very, very motivated, and I just know that when this happens, like I want to do like a tour and bring like all you guys with me, and do like have my local buddies fucking open up for me, and like that's what I want to do in at least next summer. That was my goal, you know, to do a tour, my own tour, and I'm just bring everybody on. Like I told you, like I was telling you, like when we do our first show at Coachella, you know, I got to put it out there. When we do our first show at Coachella, like I want you and your team to document it and just show that, yo, like we're from this valley, but it's just like there's nothing that you can't do. You know what I mean? Just because it's a small place, you know what I mean? Like the internet's, you're making waves right now.
Yeah. It's also growing. I feel like the valley is just getting more known. Like there's now for a while you didn't have any movies and shit here. Now they had the movie called Palm Springs. It wasn't even about like Palm Springs.
Yeah.
They had the name, so that name's getting in fucking the Hollywood circle. So a lot of people consume it. Then you had the new Don't Worry Darling movie that just dropped that was filmed in Palm Springs.
Oh,
it's in theaters right now. So more and more now productions are happening here, so this place is gonna get more known. So plus you already have the home of Coachella, so that's so you're getting branding from Palm Springs and Coachella. Like And then at the new arena that's here, there's gonna be dropping A-list celebrities at the Palm Desert Arena.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
huge, bro.
that is huge, dude.
That's gonna start bringing artists here, so the music scene's even gonna grow even more.
Big,
So,
like we're talking
oh.
big names. Like they should have definitely Kendrick and Cole come down. Let Amadeus open up for them now.
Shit. Up for that bitch.
Shit, yeah, man. But that's awesome. Have you seen the new hockey stadium that they're coming out with too?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, fool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Firebirds or some shit.
Yeah, well, that stadium they have huge line of the Eagles are coming, Journey, fucking Grupo Firme.
Dang. Oh, yeah, that's right. The
Grupo Firme, I
Eagles
think
one's
the
gonna be
first show.
hard. Yeah.
It's fucking. Well, one of the guys from the Eagles is an investor in that arena or an owner.
Oh shit.
I don't know which
Okay.
member, one of the members. of the
Okay.
Eagles. So that's why he's like fucking A-list. So if I saw that they're getting A-list fucking artists right now, artists are gonna be picking this shit as like the destination spot.
Yeah, that's gonna open up a lot.
And then think about we have an entertainment like mini Vegas type shit. Like there's like
Yeah.
fucking 6 casinos off the freeway.
That's true.
And then you get an arena, people who come to that. Now we're getting a little more trendy LA restaurants too. They've been
Oh
popping
yeah.
up more in
Actually,
last
the
few years.
the food scene's popping down here.
Food's getting crazy.
Yeah, the
and
food
food
scene's
trucks
popping,
fucking
man.
everywhere now. Like
Coffee shops.
coffee shops. So it's like in like 4 or 5 years, everything's just gonna keep growing. The brand's gonna get bigger.
Real quick, I want to tell you something. You remember Cheapskate?
Yeah.
Cheapskate. That's my sister. Shout out Cheapskate. She was painting live at the Desert Underground. Just wanted me to give you this, bro. Live. Now this is gonna go for a lot of money one day. She said, "Thank you so much, man. Put in a song. Let me see. Should I put it or put it right
shit.
here? Or where should I put it? I'll just give it to you.
Dang, that's hard.
Cheapskate.
I'll put that shit right here on the. I'll put this shit right here, like somewhere in the room.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! Shout out Cheapskate.
Dang, that's
She's
badass.
making she's making.
Shout out Cheapskate.
You need an album cover done. You need some type of art done. You want to buy an art piece. Like, she's down with it. It's all she's about. It's her life, man. So, yeah, shout out you, man. Thank you so
Oh
much.
yeah, thank you. That's just bad. Shout out Cheapskate. Thank you for the. It's gonna be right here on the podcast. I'll put it probably behind this Hussein. Where the palm trees at, that's where he's gonna be. Right
Just
there.
make sure it has some weed right there.
So she does artwork and like stuff for artists. You said.
Yeah, she does stuff for artists. She just did I think her and Mills collabed or are collabing on an art piece. So that's pretty cool. But yeah,
it's gonna be his cover for Blur. No, the song Blur.
Oh, you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. When I seen it, I was like, hey,
Okay, that
I need
song
something
Blur's
too.
crazy. I need some shit too. And then Izzy ended up winning the fucking thing, right?
Yeah, because I said whoever
How
goes
did
the
you decide
hardest.
who turned up the hardest? Well, what made Izzy turn up harder than the rest of them?
His entire body was like off the ground, like majority of the fucking set. You know what I mean? He was going so hard, head banging. He almost took out like a bunch of
For
group
me,
of girls.
I got
and
two
shit.
people that were hard the whole time. Is Mills,
Mike
and
Lavish? That's why I know it's
Mills-
Mike
Mills
Lavish
and-
going
Mills
hard.
and Mike Lavish the whole time. We're just rooting for everyone, bro.
They're so dope. Shout
I
out,
like
shout out
when
Mike
people do that shit.
Lavish, Mills. That's some. I'm gonna get them featured on my shit too.
Oh, that's
I fuck with them, yeah.
Mike Lavish said he's dropping soon. Skimmy Stimmy.
Oh
Ooh.
shit! He still hasn't dropped that one. I fuck with that one so
All
heavy.
his shit's unreleased. He hasn't dropped anything.
Oh my gosh! Well,
He's
when
been
that drops,
working.
it's gonna be a drop.
He's been working.
Yeah,
on,
hell
he's
yeah.
got fucking
That's a good
momentum.
one. Give me this to me get stuck in my head. We've gotten a lot of hate for the way we jump on stage, for
Yeah.
the way we like do the makeup and shit, for the way like our music sounds. Like we've been called like crazy ass shit. I don't want to say that on the podcast, but there's like people who tell us be like, oh fucking, you know, you're just trash, this and that, or. Some guy was all pissed off and he's like, "Oh man, you guys putting makeup on yourselves? Fucking, what are you guys, fags?" Or just like, "What the fuck is
That's
going?
crazy.
What the fuck's going on right now?" But at the end of the day, to me, I'm a pretty sick, mischievous individual. So to me, it's like, oh shit, I'm getting hate. So shit, I'm doing something.
Well, you're fucking doing better than probably all those people talking shit.
Facts.
Yeah, it's
And you keep growing, bro. And it's true because you've been setting the foundation with like your art. So when one song blows up, you have a fucking sick ass fucking foundation.
No, yeah. So
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Your whole vibe, like they'll get it. Like no matter what song blows up, like
Yeah, no, thank you so much, Angel.
it,
Thank
bro.
you for always fucking. You always take the time to articulate some beautiful ass words for my music, and I'm just like, damn, he's not just like, oh yeah, your music's good, bro. Your music's good, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so we appreciate you,
I
bro.
remember, I think at the Vault. No, was it the Vault the first time I saw you perform? Yeah, it was
Well, last year
last year. You wore like a.
that was my
jumpsuit.
first. That was the first show I booked for him.
Was it the
Oh yeah, the tan one, right?
the tan one?
That was your first show you see me? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. He wasn't on stage though, huh? But he was there.
Yeah, I was
That was
there.
my buddy. It was my
I don't
other buddy.
remember.
Yeah, I was
Johnny
there.
B.
I just remember I was like, oh, I know that fool. Like, from Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I saw you perform. I was like, oh shit, this shit's bad. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dope. No, and ever since then it's been good, man.
Yeah, and every time I
good.
see you perform, you make the crowd fucking go crazy. So
I
it's dope.
love it. We love it, man. We love to make everybody jump, man.
Yeah, like I knew once I was throwing the shows, like you had to be one of the ones.
Thank you
That
so
Suarez
much,
song,
bro.
Just from Suarez.
Look at
alone.
Suarez, man.
That's just fun.
We have a lot of fun ones. We love to perform them. We love to just have fun on stage, you know?
Oh, and then the hard. The-
That one's so awesome
Hey,
for him.
for those of you who don't know, Angel shot our music video hard. No, that was the last time. No. Yeah, Angel shot our music video
The
hard
last music video dropped.
on a iPhone.
We just use different like little effects.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Freaking, if you guys get the chance, go check it out. Learn the music because we're about to perform. Smoke and a Drive EP coming November. And that's the one we're going to do the music video and do all that crazy
Who's gonna
stuff.
do that music video?
Jeremy Lopez. Shout out Jeremy. He's the one that actually directed and he's editing the new music video A. And he did my Melomaniac music video, the claymation one. He also did that too. And I finally...
Oh, that was a sick.
Yeah,
video,
no,
bro.
he's fucking dope. He gave me Little Amadeus.
Oh yeah.
Up in Santa Barbara. Yeah, he gave me fucking claymation Amadeus.
I hope he
Word,
didn't.
man.
How long did it take him to do that, bro? Because that shit was crazy.
Yeah, I think it was under like 2 minutes, but it took him like 10 weeks or no, I think months. I think it
like
was
3 or
months. I
4
think
months.
it took him like 3 or 4 months.
That's insane.
Yes,
that
he
commitment
is-
for that. I don't have the patience.
No, yeah, he's cool, man. He's a fucking wonder boy. He's awesome, man. He's
I
cool.
hope many Amadeus didn't freeze in the refrigerator.
I did forget him in the refrigerator.
What?
Sorry, man. I forgot him in the refrigerator in Santa Barbara, but he's safe. So no, we appreciate
Every
him.
second is 24 pictures.
What?
Ah,
So 1 second is 24 pictures. So the 24 frames, and then so that means that every like 1 or 2 he's moving something. So that way, in 1 second there's
Holy
real movement. So 24 times he's gonna adjust the fucking little claymations.
oh,
I mean,
and he
just
killed
from-
that, dude. That video,
That was
and he gave me such a fucking good deal,
that
dude.
shit takes so long, bro.
Yeah, no, he
That's
fucks
dope.
with us, so he just worked with me and he annihilated that video. Like it's really cool. I believe that will be my first like 1 million views video.
What's your demographic of your followers?
Like where they come from and stuff.
Like, yeah, like where are they located most?
A lot of our demographic is actually coming from like down south of the border, dude. Like Guatemala, Mexico, like just different.
I saw
Little
some
bits
in
and
the
pieces
UK
over there.
too.
Yeah, we've been getting. We had a lot in the UK. Like we had I know France and like Germany are just bumping Suarez right now. Like they're going hard for it right now. That's on the Spotify. Like that's where it's showing. Like that's where it's at. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
In Europe, people are playing
Yeah,
that shit?
bumping
That's
it, dude,
crazy,
bumping
bro.
it, and I know that I've heard like other artists like say it, like big artists like say it, like they perceive like the music different. I think Eminem like only tours.
Yeah,
in,
he only
like,
tours out
in
of
Europe right now because it's like they really like take in the music for like everything. So I'm excited, man. We go over there, fucking
Yeah, European fans are the best, bro.
yeah.
South
Come on,
American
Europe.
fans are badass too, but the Europeans just party. This was just party crazy.
Fuck, I bet. Shit. Let's just keep. Thank you so much, bro. And I hope God keeps blessing you, man, and you just keep staying strong. And if you ever need a friend, hey, fuck all the other shit, fuck the content, but bullshit. You need someone to ride with you, I got you, bro. You know,
For sure, bro. Appreciate
you
it.
believed in us, and that's all it took for us to be friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just that, but that belief is that's hard to come by, man.
Not for sure.
So
I
real
just
talk,
wanna
Angel.
see-
Thank you.